धियो all sing together Sita Rama Kahiye, page 68.
Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram kahiye, jahe vidhi rakhe Ram, tahi vidhi rahiye. Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram kahiye, jahe vidhi rakhe Ram, tahi vidhi rahiye. Sitaram, Sitaram, oto pe ho Ram Ram, Ram काज हाथ में, कैसे तू अकेला रे, राम तेरे साथ में. विधि का विधान मान, विधि का विधान मान, हानि लाभ सहिए, जाहे विधि राखे राम, ताहे विधि रहिए. सीताराम, सीताराम, किया अभिमान तेरा, मान काम होएगा, होगा अंत वही जो राम हुक्म होएगा. फल की तो आशा त्याग, फल की तो आशा त्याग, कर्म करत रहिए, जाहे विधि राखे राम, ताहे विधि रहिए. सीताराम, सीताराम, दीननाथ हाथ सो, जिंदगी की डोर दे, महलों में राखे चाहे, झोपड़ी में छोड़ दे. धन्यवाद निर्विवाद, धन्यवाद निर्विवाद. मात की जय। श्री सियावर रामचंद्र की जय।
On page 63. Om Sitaram Radhe Shyam Hara Hara Mahadeva.
सीताराम राधे श्याम हर हर महादेवा।
सीताराम राधे श्याम हरा हरा महादेवा।
सीताराम राधे श्याम हर हर महादेवा।
हरि नाम राम नाम प्रभु नाम प्यारा नाम।
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 जय जय राम घनश्याम।
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 सीताराम 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 जय सीताराम।
सीताराम 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 जय सीताराम।
रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन 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 सीताराम।
जय जय राम घनश्याम।
जय जय राम घनश्याम।
जय जय राम घनश्याम।
जय जय
श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय। श्री सियावर रामचंद्र की जय।
Revered Pravrajika Ishta Pranamataji, dear sisters, brothers, and loving children, Om Namo Narayanaya. It gives me great joy to welcome you to this auspicious celebration of Sri Ram Naumi. The love that Sri Ram had for his brothers and each other is unique and absolutely divine. Mr. Jatin Hari will discuss the topic, Love in King Dashratha's Palace. We request Mr. Jatin Hari to present his talk.
Om Aim Sarvadeva Devi Swarupaya Shri Ramakrishnaya Namaha. Revered Pravrajika Ishtaprana Mataji, respected elders, sisters, brothers, and loving children, Om Namo Narayanaya. The teachings of Master, Mother, and Swamiji, as well as various Hindu scriptures, all emphasize spiritual growth, leading to the realization that the true nature of all beings is divine. To be able to see God in all and develop selfless love for all. This may seem like a simple truth, but it is difficult to truly manifest in our everyday thoughts and actions, as our untrained mind comes across all types of beings, good and bad. In order to improve and progress, we must naturally start from the first step and practice. In this case, one of the first steps would be to develop that love for those closest to us, our family. If we cannot develop selfless love for those near and dear to us, what chance do we have of developing love for all beings? Today's fast-paced and stressful lifestyle is placing increasing strain on our relationships with close family members. Between work deadlines, school projects, and looking after a household, we can often find it difficult to truly care for and support those around us. Over time, we may lose appreciation for them as worldly matters seem to be of a higher priority. The family members of King Dashratha's palace provide us with some remarkable examples of selfless love and sacrifice, which provide us with important lessons still applicable in modern times. King Dashratha had 3 wives and 4 sons. Shri Ram, the eldest, was the son of Mother Kaushalya, Bharat, the son of Mother Kaikeyi, and Lakshman and Shatrughna, the sons of Mother Sumitra. This family setup already sounds like a recipe for instant disaster. However, this was not the case. The 4 sons were equally dear to each of the queens. They had great love, respect, and reverence for each other. All were happy and joyous in the palace until evil entered into the heart of Manthara, the personal servant of Queen Kaikeyi. Manthara hated the idea of Queen Kaushalya coming into power after the coronation of Sri Ram, so she put together a plan to prevent this. This was not an easy task for Manthara, as she faced 2 great obstacles. One was Bharat's love and loyalty to his elder brother. Fortunately for her, Bharat was away on a visit to his uncle. Secondly, there was Kaikeyi's own love for Sri Ram. She made no distinction between the brothers. Sri Ram getting the throne was, in her eyes, as good as Bharat getting it. Manthara decided to work on Queen Kaikeyi's fears, her vanity, and her jealousy. Manthara began the assault on Kaikeyi's heart. 3 times she attempted, and 3 times she failed. But the poison that Manthara put into her mind began to work slowly. Thus we see the strongest of relationships being broken through constant negative influence. Sri Ramakrishna advises us, we should recognize divinity in all, but we should not mix with bad people or with those who do not love God. It is wise to avoid the company of such people. The resulting chaos that ensues puts the values of Sri Ram and his brothers to the test. On hearing that he is to be banished to the forest for 14 years and Bharat is to be crowned king, Sri Ram's response amazes all when he says, "Is that all? Send for Bharat at once. I will leave for the forest today. It does not matter to me in the least whether I am crowned or my beloved brother Bharat." Without protesting or even questioning, Sri Ram was ready to fulfill the wishes of his parents. Thus we admire Sri Ram's great selflessness, his love and respect for his parents and brother, and his commitment to Dharma. Lakshman's actions are also inspiring. Lakshman was not required to go to the forest with Sri Ram. However, he made the choice to give up the luxuries of the palace to help and serve Sri Ram and Mother Sita, as he knew they would face many hardships in the forest. When Bharat returns to Ayodhya, he receives the news of Queen Kaikeyi's boons and the passing of his father, King Dasharatha. Many a prince would receive this news with joy, having been handed the throne of a powerful kingdom with no blood on his hands. But Bharat was steadfast in righteousness. He rebuked Kaikeyi for her evil actions and was determined to bring Sri Ram back to Ayodhya and place him on the throne. Bharat, accompanied by his army and a large party, thus set out to the forest to find Sri Ram. Kaikeyi, who had now been brought to her senses by the righteous conduct of her son, was foremost among the ladies of the palace that joined the journeying party. Along the way, many suspected that Bharat was out to find and kill Sri Ram with his big army. But Bharat convinced them of his love and loyalty to Sri Ram, and hence they helped guide the party to where Sri Ram was staying in Chitrakoot. Bharat ran and fell at the feet of Sri Ram, weeping and crying. He shared the terrible news of their father's passing and asked Sri Ram to return to Ayodhya. Despite Bharat's pleadings, Sri Ram would not waver in his decision to remain in the forest to fulfill his father's promises and uphold Dharma. Through sage Vasishta's suggestion, it was eventually decided that Sri Ram would remain in the forest for 14 years, according to his vow, and Bharat would hold the kingdom in trust for Sri Ram and act as his agent in his absence. Bharat then begged Sri Ram for his sandals so that he may place them on the throne as symbols of sovereignty. As a parting advice, Sri Ram requests Bharat not to put blame on his mother, Kaikeyi, saying, "Never be angry with her for what has taken place. Treat her always respectfully. That is what Sita and I beg of you." Bharat then returns to Ayodhya, bearing the holy sandals of Sri Ram on his head, and places them on the throne. He withdrew to Nandigram, a village on the outskirts of the capital, where he conducted the affairs of the state as an agent of his brother. Bharat strictly followed the ascetic rule of life and anxiously awaited the termination of his long period of trusteeship. Bharat's selfless love and devotion to Sri Ram is truly remarkable. Being placed in a position of power, he takes no advantage, but rather makes every effort to correct the injustices brought about by his mother. When forced to rule the kingdom, he does so in the spirit of service to Sri Ram and gives up all comforts in penance for Sri Ram's absence. So often we hear of family problems resulting from arguments over money or property. Sri Ram and Bharat were willing to give up an entire kingdom in an instant for the sake of righteousness and love. We can develop this quality by remembering that material desires are transitory and the uncontrolled pursuit of them, like with Ravana, distract us from dharmic values like truthfulness and love. All work should rather be done in the spirit of service to God, knowing that if we have complete faith, He will take care of all our needs. Sri Ram and Mother Sita's attitude of love and respect to Mother Kaikeyi teaches us to forgive others and not hold grudges. Similarly, the other queens never harbored hatred against Kaikeyi. Hatred and resentment do more harm to us and take us further away from the truth. Under very different circumstances, we see Holy Mother Sri Sarada Devi display similar qualities of love and compassion when dealing with her challenging family. Holy Mother had to deal with brothers who were narrow-minded and selfish. The widow of her youngest brother, known as the Mad Aunt, caused her much trouble. She also took care of her 3 young nieces. Holy Mother was able to face these hardships with superhuman calmness, and this never dulled her unconditional love and affection for all. Let these astounding acts of selfless love be an inspiration to all of us to be more kind, more understanding, more compassionate, and more loving to those near and dear to us, as we pray to God to lead us to the realization of divinity within all beings. Hari Om, that's it.
Thank you, Jatin. Dear sisters and brothers, we will chant from the Ramayana. Firstly, the prayer to Sri Ram on page 11.
Pavana Sutta जय जय सुरनायक जन सुखदायक प्रणत पाल भगवन्ता वो द्विजहितकारी जय असुरारी सिन्धु सुता प्रियकान्ता पालन सुरधयनी अद्भुत कयनी मरमन जानई कोई जो सहज कृपाला दीन दयाला करहु अनुग्रह सोई जय जय अविनाशी सबघटवासी व्यापक परमानन्दा अविगत गोपीतं चरित पुनीतं माया रहित मुकुन्दा जेहि रागी विरागी अति अनुरागी विगत मोह मुनि वृन्दा निशिवासय ध्यावहि गुणगण गावहि जयति सच्चिदानन्दा जेहि सृष्टि उपाई त्रिविध बनाई संग सहाय न दूजा सो करहु अधारी चिंत हमारी जानिय भगति न पूजा जो भवभय भंजन मुनि मनरंजन रंजन विपति वरूता मन वचक्रम जानी धारि सयानी शरण सकल सुर पूजा शारद श्रुति शेषा ऋषय शेषा जागहु को नहीं जाना जेहि दीन पियारे वेद पुकारे द्रवौ सो श्री भगवाना भववारिधि मंदय सर्वविधि सुंदय गुण मंदिर सुख पूजा मुनि सेठ सकल सुर परम भया तुझे नमत नाथ पद कंजा दोहा जानी सभय सुर भूमि सुनी भजन समेत सहेहा गगन गिरा गंभीर भई हरनि शोक संदेहा श्री सियावर रामचंद्र चिके देवन इहाई सिखाई बानर तनु धरि धरि मही हरि पद से बहु जाई श्री सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय श्री अम्बे अम्बे मात की जय।
Let us meditate for a few moments, and as we try to fix our minds on the Supreme Lord seated in our hearts, let us listen to the meaning of some of the verses that we have been chanting. Perceiving that the gods and earth were terror-stricken, and hearing their loving entreaties, a solemn voice came from heaven, which dispelled their doubt and anxiety. Fear not, O sages, adepts and high gods. For your sake, I will assume the form of a man with every element of my divinity incarnate in the glorious solar race. The sage Kashyapa and his wife Aditi practiced severe penance. To them, I have already granted a boon. They have taken birth in the city of Ayodhya as Dashrath and Kaushalya, a royal pair. In their house, I shall become incarnate as 4 brothers, the pride of the house of Raghu. I shall fulfill all that Narada predicted and descend to earth with my supreme energy, my eternal consort. I shall relieve the earth of all its burden. Be fearless, O company of gods. As the divine voice from heaven reached the gods' ears, they straightway returned with their hearts comforted. Then Lord Brahma consoled Mother Earth, who was rid of all fear and felt reassured in her heart. O Lord of the Raghus, in truth I tell thee, I have no other desire in my heart, and thou who art the inner self of all knowest it. Grant me only ardent devotion, O best of the Raghus, and make my mind free from all impurities like passion, etc.
Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om. Om Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram.
Let's lovingly stand and offer the Arati, page 240.
Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Jai Jagadish Hare Bhakta Janon ke sankat Bhakta Janon ke sankat Kshana mein dur kare Om Jai Jagadish Hare जो ध्यावे फल पावे दुख विनशे मन का स्वामी दुख विनशे मन का सुख संपत्ति धर आवे सुख संपत्ति धर आवे कष्ट मिटे तन का ओम जय जगदीश हरे मात पिता तुम मेरे शरण रहो किसकी स्वामी शरण रहो किसकी तुम बिना आयन दूजा तुम बिना आयन दूजा आश करो जिसकी ओम जय जगदीश हरे तुम पूर्ण परमात्मा तुम अंतर्यामी स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर तुम सबके स्वामी ओम जय जगदीश हरे तुम करुणा के सागर तुम पालन करता स्वामी तुम पालन करता मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी कृपा करो भरता ओम जय जगदीश हरे तुम हो एक अगोचर सबके प्राणपति स्वामी सबके प्राणपति किस विध मिलो दया में किस विध मिलो दया में तुमको मैं कुमति ओम जय जगदीश हरे दीन बंधु दुख हरता तुम स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओम तत्सत्।
जय श्री गुरु महाराज की
जय।
महामाई की
जय।
स्वामी जी महाराज की
जय।
गंगा मात की
जय।
महावीर स्वामी जी की
जय।
सर्व ऋषि मुनियों की
जय। पार्वती पतये हर हर महादेव की जय। श्री सिया